Alrighty, let's hop back in with the Babylon story. Oh, thank you for that. Welcome back. And also, that's such a cute emote. I want a Vivian emote. I want a lot of emotes, actually.
Hey, boss! We've got some major trouble!
Storm, at least learn to knock before entering a room.
What's this? Oh, is this?
Yeah, that's when I took over things for my father.
So is this the key to the fabled Babylon Garden?
I wonder, could it be true? Could our ancestors have left behind hidden treasures that's just waiting to be discovered? If you get your greasy little hands on this, you'll probably use it in some crazy experiment of yours.
Oh, come on, I only want to look at it.
You always say you only want this or that. Remember the teachings of our ancestors. Be careful what you ask for. Ultimately, you'll only get 3 true wishes.
Oh, be quiet! Why'd you burst in here anyway?
Well, an egghead? Egg salad? No.
Someone called Eggman wants to speak to you.
He told me that he has an interesting proposition for you.
Stop interrupting. Knock it off.
Am I interrupting anything?
So then, I heard you wanted to see me?
Are you Jet, the legendary rogue? Your reputation precedes you. I've heard so much about your infamous group.
Enough! What do you want?
Well, I heard a rumor that you have the key to Babylon Garden. Now, could this be true?
Huh? What's this key?
Really now? You don't have to be so distrusting. Were you aware of this? I imagine not yet. The key to Babylon Garden is...
So let me get this straight. We just need to collect all these Chaos Emeralds, right? Sounds easy.
You really think so, eh?
What do you mean? Are you saying the Babylon rogues aren't capable of stealing some puny emeralds?
No, of course not. But have you seen this character before? He's called Sonic and said to be the fastest creature on Earth. I've had many, many dreadful encounters with this pest.
He may be the fastest creature on the ground, but in the air, with me and my extreme gear, he's just a joke.
First of all, I actually didn't acknowledge the Cube Entertainment joke during an earlier part of this stream, so I want to acknowledge that really quickly. And yeah, why does he sound like this? That's a good question. I feel like a lot of the voice direction is bizarre in this game. I don't understand a lot of the choices made for this dub. Like, Sonic's line of, even without wings, I can still fly! Like, the weird, like, intonation on the word fly always drives me a little bit mad. Like, I don't know why, it almost sounds like he's turning into Kermit the Frog for a second. Oh shoot, that's something I should add. That's something I should add, for sure. I'm just scheming still. God damn it. If you run out of boost, you end up running. It's fine. I was hoping to level up to level 2 before we ran out of air, so that's on me for miscalculating. Now, the kid gloves are off at this point. We basically have to get first place and everything to clear the Babylon story. We only have 1 wing though, so we are officially Sephiroth. But yeah, so much of this voice direction is just bizarre. And I feel like that is ultimately my biggest issue with the 4Kids era, and also the current era, is just the voice directions all over the place. I don't even like modern Sonic's voice direction, to be honest. I think the voice direction in Frontiers, for example, is baffling to me. I don't know why they told, like, Sonic, the Sonic voice actor, Roger Craig Smith, because, like, he's recounted a story at, like, a con of, like, them telling him, like, oh, we want you to, like, sound lower, for this one. And then he kept pitching down because they kept telling him lower. And it's like, why? Now he just sounds like Chris Redfield. As a Resident Evil fan, it's very jarring hearing like deep voice Sonic, because every time I hear Sonic and Frontiers, I'm like, okay, so when is he gonna punch a boulder? Like, genuinely, it throws me off so bad in that game. Oh, that's a problem. We might lose this race, actually. Unless this gives us air. It does not. Yeah, we lost the race at the very end. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Never mind. We're good. We're fine. I don't know how Wave took that long. I think she got the upper path too. No idea what happened. Yeah, 0.26 away. We should not have won that. So yeah, this is unlocking more mission mode stuff for the Babylon tracks. Again, those are ridiculous missions.
I get it, okay? It just floats, and that's good enough for me. Huh?
Sorry, but it's just too funny. Let's see. Huh? That gear's unusual.
Customized it myself.
This isn't half bad for an amateur. Still, you can never be too careful. Well, I never imagined anyone would enter the race with such a piece of junk. Thanks, though. It was good for a laugh. See ya, Shorty.
Oh, that girl! Who does she think she is?
I'm trying to figure out how to voice my opinion of Wave to Swallow. I don't know how to describe it. I wish the Babylon characters would not just be relegated to spin-offs. And they're referenced in Frontiers, so they exist in the main universe. Sonic lore is such a mess, though, because like everything, they're trying to canonize everything, which causes a lot of problems when you have like Sonic Prime being canon. Sonic Prime being canon is actually impossible, in my opinion, for a few reasons. I mean, it's not because I think it's not a good show. My reasons are deeper than that, because I genuinely feel like the characters act so different from the main universe that if it was a spin-off like Sonic X, I would just shrug and move on with my life. But given that they're like, oh yeah, this is like canon, it's like, okay, now I have a problem with it, because like Sonic shouldn't be acting this way. Though, to be fair, Sonic does act that way in like Sonic Lost World, but I also don't like Lost World, so I'm consistent with my like Sonic character opinions. It's like I like Sonic characters acting a certain way, not to sound like one of those fans, but I am very like picky about Sonic character portrayals. Specifically Tails is the big one, and again, weirdly enough, Tails' portrayal in Lost World actually bothers me more than Force's, believe it or not. It's because Tails is like weirdly like catty in that entire game. It's jarring. Like everyone is like really snarky. I think of a Mystery Science Theater bit where like they try turning up like Tom Sawyer sarcasm and then he's too sarcastic. That's basically Sonic Lost World for the most part. I've never seen that animation before, or if I have, it's been a long ass time. The problem with Wave is she's not playable very much. Because there's 5 missions per story. Oh no, wait, that's not true. 5 main races per story. It means your character balance is actually slightly off. So for example, you go Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Tails, Sonic. So Tails is playable twice, Sonic is playable twice. Knuckles is playable once. So that same structure applies here, where Wave is playable twice, and Jet is playable twice, so Storm is only playable once. But that also means, like, yeah, I don't really see many attacks with Wave. Also, the flying characters are typically, like, flying, so I tend to not really interact with opponents very much. Again, genuinely forgot that was an animation in this game. Yeah, but yeah, we shouldn't really have a problem difficulty-wise until we get to, like, the race. Like, 2 races from now, basically. The final, basically the equivalent of the end of the tourney for chat, and the one after is actually not even that hard in my opinion. But yeah, we're unlocking everything for Drax, so we'll be singing this dialogue a lot.
Sorry! Boss, the red dude beat me in the race.
I can't believe this.
Man, you really are worthless.
Boss, it wasn't my fault. He must have cheated. That's it. He must have used some special type of gear.
What? Are you implying that you lost because of my gear? No one can tune a gear the way I can. Accept it, buddy. It's not the board. Your skills just suck.
What? Suck?
Yes, S-U-C-K, suck.
Stop it! Now, let's get down to business. I believe our colleague Eggman, he's gotta be hiding something. And you know, I don't like secrets, so I've got a job for you, Storm.
Sure.
I want you to sneak into Eggman's base and find out what he's hiding there. Make sure you look carefully.
You got it, boss.
Hey, before you go, bring something back or don't return at all.
Yes, sir.
Ah!
Pokemon rogues are so unserious, I love it. Also, which sound clip do you want? Because I mean, I'm literally streaming the game. I can try to see what I can do after the stream's over.
What a great start!
Hope you're ready for this.
Yeah, basically, how? See, again, I knew I was gonna do it once, at least once this playthrough. SUCK suck. That one. Yeah, I'll see what I can do, because I think I could get a clean rip that pretty easily. To be fair, I have the stream audio turned down so low, it might actually be a problem, but we'll see. So yeah, every level is basically an archetype of the previous hero equivalent. So we have a level that's just, you know, the lava factory, but it's frozen now. We need to let it go. Can't hold on anymore. Or perhaps do you want to build a snowman? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just saying stuff. I'm not locking in. Maybe I should play Sonic Riders, or Sonic R though, because I am kind of like... I have a soft spot for Sonic R, even though I don't think it's a good game by any stretch. It kind of plays like ass. However, I do actually have a lot of nostalgia for Sonic R, so part of me is like, maybe I should do that after we get through Zero Gravity. This, again, my weird approach to critiquing games, as I can fully admit a game isn't objectively very good, and still be like, yeah, no, this game's peak. Like, Sonic R is honestly genuinely fascinating. The only problem with Sonic R is it's short. It's like an hour long, optimally, ideally. Whether it actually take an hour or not remains to be seen. But the other thing is, we could just, because it'll be probably through the Gems collection, I'll just do Sonic the Fighters, probably. Like, that's the logical call, I'd say, is to do, like, a Gems collection mini, like, quick look, kind of. unfortunately, the version of Sonic the Fighters is more true to the original, meaning it lacks the bonus characters of the HD version. But I don't want to buy Lost Judgment, because they delisted Sonic the Fighters on 360, so the only way to play that version of the game is to literally buy Lost Judgment. Like, not even kidding. I mean, I won't say no, but I also don't want to buy... because I don't have much interest in Lost Judgment, I'll be real. Because I'm still in Yakuza 0. Again, I really want to play Yakuza 0, and then I might skip ahead, because I kind of don't know if I have the stomach for Yakuza 3 through, like, 3 and 4, specifically. Part of me just wants to skip ahead to Yakuza, or Like a Dragon, which is Yakuza 7. And then, yeah, 7 and Infinite Wealth, basically, are the ones I'm more interested in than, like, actually sticking through the main timeline. Just, like, each one as a character seems more interesting to me, in some ways. But yeah, that's very much a tangent. But yeah, I do like Sonic Fighters to some extent. I, again, have issues with it. But I do think it's actually kind of overhated, actually, though it does have a cult following now, I'd say.
Oh boy, oh boy. Ugh.
Huh?
What's taking Storm so long?
Just sit down and relax. Chill, Wave.
Really, Jet? How can you be so relaxed at a time like this? Don't you see? As the leader, you've got responsibilities. Some you understand, but you...
Huh? I think it's time for a little fun.
Huh? Hey, Jet! You come back here, right now! Why do I even bother? Unless I take charge, nothing ever gets done here.
I have a lot of thoughts, and I don't know how to say them. My one thought is, I feel like the story has aged kind of poorly from the standpoint of, like, the way female characters are treated is consistently bad in this game. It's very, like, it stands out like a sore thumb, because, like, Amy is just very love-struck, which is the problem with Sonic Heroes. You don't have Team Dark in the story at all, and, like, Wave is just kind of presented as a bit of a nag. So it's like, yeah, this story I don't think has aged well. It's funny in some ways, but I also fully recognize, like, yeah, no, this element of it is, like, not great. My other thought is, like, I don't know, maybe I'm just in a weird headspace today, but it's like, I'm kind of appreciating the character Wave a lot more in this playthrough, and I don't even know how to explain why. The Babylon Rogues in general are very funny characters, like very interesting characters. Again, I wouldn't be interested in trying free writers just to see how the writing is, even though, again, I don't like the presentation of it being through, like, text boxes and everything. I think that's really lame. However, I would be willing to give free writers a chance just to see if the story is actually good, if you know, if you disregard the static presentation. Like, I would be curious in that. Wow, we have, like, no rings. Ask can you shall receive, I guess. White Cave is coming back in, Crossworlds, I think. It's either White Cave or Green Forest. Wait, Green Forest is Sonic Adventure 2. What's the name of the stage we did earlier? I can't even remember. I'm just on autopilot today. But yeah, I I also lament that Crossworlds apparently won't have a story mode. Apparently won't even have dialogue for the DLC characters. Like, you know, Ichiban just won't say anything, which just is kind of lame. It's like with Joker, it's like, is there not enough like stock audio of Xander Mobus from all the Persona spin-offs they've done to fill out voices for this? And also like Ichiban also? Like, it's really weird that the DLC characters aren't having voices. And it's like, okay, whatever. I guess it makes sense for like Nickelodeon, because like licensing. But then like the Sega characters don't have voice acting supposedly either. And like the Werehog might not be voiced. I don't know. I want to be excited for Crossworlds. I just am getting a lot of like bad vibes for some reason, and I hope to be proven wrong. I could really go for another beta, not gonna lie, to see how much they fine-tuned things from the first one. Because apparently they did fix a lot of things. I also want to see how crossplay works, especially with Switch 1, because I imagine Switch 1 crossplay might break a lot of things. To the point where I don't have a ton of faith in that actually being good, unfortunately.
Boss! Sorry to keep you waiting for me.
How'd it go?
Take a look at this, boss!
Gimme. Yes. Is this?
What is it?
It's an entry in Eggman's diary. It's about the Babylon treasure from our ancient ancestors.
I got those bird brains to believe that Babylon treasure was just a gem. I can't believe they fell for it.
What fools! Can you believe the real treasure is the ancient but advanced technology of the Babylonians? What irony! I found a story about a boy who received an angel wing from the Babylonians as a gift. The story says that with it, the boy was able to rule the world. And this was just a gift. I'm anxious to find this technology as soon as possible. Imagine the vast possibilities of the technology they must have kept for themselves.
Oh, man. I guess it's not a gem after all.
Oh well. Guess this was just a wasted effort. Too bad, really. I haven't the slightest interest in world domination or advanced technology.
Hey, wait a second, okay, Jet? While Eggman may not look smart, he is. He has an IQ of 300 after all. If he's interested in this technology, it must have value.
Are you saying there's profit in this?
Think about it. It may be more valuable than finding silver or gold.
I can never see this the same way again.
Why'd you do that? I was just having this great daydream.
Come on, Jet. It's time to go back to the race.
All right, let's finish this. Then we'll finally get the treasure of Babylon.
I can't even quote it right now. My brain is too smooth at the moment to even remember it in full. Oh, I just think of red sticking quarters into a red box. Also, it's nighttime for some reason. This is a cool-ass stage, though. Like, the eclipse is, like, really cool. What a garbage stage to actually play, though. I don't like this one. It plays bad. If you fall behind, you're kinda effed. Like, there's not a whole lot you can do to catch up, which is my fundamental issue. There's also, like, a weird shortcut here. That's where the 100 ring box is. You basically have to use a drift trail to actually do that. I try to use the grind rail whenever I can, because I don't like actually playing this stage, and if I can skip the whole thing, I'll be happy. So, yeah. In general, though, I feel like this playthrough has gone relatively smoothly for my standards. Actually, I think it's faster to just do that. Also, because I don't have rings. Neat. Alright, so far so good. Got a lot of little jumps here. I'm actually having flashbacks already. It's like mission mode, because there's some really weird-ass missions to do like tricks. And you have to like combo like every ledge to get enough points to get the best ranking. It's brutal. Again, I'm slowing down on purpose because I don't want to mess with this section. I'd rather take the grind rail and go a little bit slower if it means not, like, suffering. Alright, so far so good. Wait, those are all air. Well... Okay. Neat. 64! Hell yeah. Next week, hopefully, when we do Zero Gravity, that'll be really interesting, because that's a game I definitely have opinions on. They're generally positive, actually, more so than, again, a lot of the fan base, I'd say. But I'm curious to see how it goes, because just because I like the game doesn't mean the playthrough will go well. It'll also be an interesting test. Cause I wanna... I'm trying to figure out how to say this. My childhood version of Sonic Riders Zero Gravity was PS2, so trying to play it on Wii will be interesting. Wii is just easier for my current setup, basically. But it does come with motion controls. There's no classic controller support, only GameCube, so there's no way to get around motion controls with the way I have it set up, unfortunately. Again, a little bit complicated. Anyway, that went very smoothly. I'm happy about that.
Newsflash. A mysterious airborne object has just appeared above the site where the X-World Grand Prix is being held. Apparently, Sonic and his friends have gone to investigate. We'll try and get more details right after this important announcement. Oh man, looks like we have company.
We gonna rumble?
Targeting, attack.
Knuckles, now's not the time to fight.
Smart thinking. Let's get out of here. Forget the red mutt. Let's go, Storm.
Did she say red mutt? Why you?
Hey, Knuckles, wait for me!
The funny thing is, there's actually a tornado move. The game never explains it unless you watch the tutorial video and extras. You have to press L and R together. But yeah, I don't think the game ever explains it. Also, this game does have a PC version. I think it's only part of like a compilation bundle with like heroes. So like, trying to get this game running on modern hardware is not the easiest thing. In terms of like a native PC version, and Zero Gravity was only on console. I genuinely wish Heroes could get a re-release, because that game could use more quality of life, and a native PC version would definitely help with mod support, this other ability to fix problems. I'm gonna do something risky, because we kind of have to. Kind of don't have a choice. I botched that jump a lot from what I remember. There's also an upper path here that cuts out half the track, which is obviously good. Who's in the lead, actually? Is it Storm? Or is it the robot? Nope, it's a robot. Cool. This is also a unique track because I think you start in a different place than you actually continue the next lap from. It's like on a lower path. And this goes for the other Babylon track as well. That ring box is too risky, I'm not gonna go for it. There's also a full air box. Thank you for the hydration check. I'll get to that eventually. Okay. So far so good. I immediately want to say, hey, that's... after saying so far so good, I'm so Sonic pilled. There's a trend going around of like, what game are you associated with? And like, I was thinking about it, and it's probably Strive at this point, isn't it? I was gonna respond to it, but I obviously didn't want to do it midstream. But yeah, Strive is probably the game that people associate with me with. Okay, that was a weird ass angle to actually approach that jump from, so I'm glad I got it first try. And yeah, that was really smooth. Wow, we, pun intended, kind of flew through. Again, we only had one reset, I think. Yeah, no, that's really good, and we can't actually lose this final race. By the way, there was a bonus race. So yeah, that means it's smooth sailing from here on out. One more to go. I might do the other unlockable tracks, because this playthrough went so fast.
I lost! So don't play games with me! I don't want your pity, nor do I need it!
What? Are you crazy? If they don't want it, then let's take it. Treasure is treasure. Come on, let's get out of here!
Okay, let's go!
What? Finally, something interesting.
Look, Sonic, the door's closing!
Hurry up!
Whoa, what's this?
The game really likes that roar sound effect, if you can call it a roar. It just kind of starts to go, wah. I don't know, it just always is very funny to me. Anyway, this is the final level of the main story. We gotta fight the Babylon Guardian. There he is. I say, hey, they like this sound effect. I'm not kidding, because it also plays constantly throughout the fight. So we got Baby Park, except without chaos, because we don't have items. You're realizing you did none of the story in this game? So like, none of this feels familiar? So yeah, we gotta drive into his little, like, pot 3 times. We don't even have to win the race, we just need to stop him. This is very different. The final boss of Zero Gravity is stupid. We'll get to that next week, but... I have opinions, is all I'll say. It's not a fun boss fight. It's got a timer for one thing, and it's just kind of like weirdly finicky. So we'll see how Zero Gravity goes next week. In general, I think it'll go smoother, and this already went pretty smooth. It's kind of the same boat as some other playthroughs we've had, where it's like, Sonic 3, despite being easier than Sonic 2, as a playthrough actually went worse because I'm not good at Sonic 3 compared to 2. I'm not used to it. So like, it's weirdly backwards, where it's like the game I'm actually better at is the game that's actually harder. Yeah, I need to watch that fan dub again. I saw 06 recently, again, and it's still very funny. Oh, now he's got little orbs that he tries to chuck at us. Yeah, this is just a really skinny ellipse as a track. We're gonna have to do another lap. It'll basically loop infinitely until you actually defeat him. Which creates the fun dynamic of if we actually win here, we have to finish the course though, I think. Yeah, we actually have to finish. It doesn't even matter what place we get. If we get second, it's like, sure, whatever, I don't care. Even Amy's here. Everybody's here. This is a good song, by the way. Those Riders games have very good music. I can't speak for Free Riders, though. Alright, piece o' cake. And that's GG. Again, a very smooth playthrough of this game. Hi, Knuckles. Nice.
Too awestruck by the treasure to notice me, eh?
Eggman!
Now hand over the treasure! What's so funny? Hand over the treasure right now!
Okay, catch!
The treasure of Babylon is finally mine! Huh? What is this thing? A piece of cloth? Let's see. This looks interesting. At long last, we've completed our ultimate invention. With this, our lives will be easier, without the need to work so hard to keep ourselves flying. Stolen, the 13th leader of the Babylon Rogues. It's amazing. The carpet's rich texture is a sight to behold, and the way it feels is extraordinary. Something such as this could only have been created in Babylon. Undoubtedly, this carpet will be in high demand from all around the world, but what's this? No way! I went to the trouble of holding the World Grand Prix for this? I can't believe I just wasted my time for this piece of junk!
What's this? Good eyes. Didn't think you'd spot it for a second, Shorty, but you did.
Hey, what are you talking about?
This isn't just a piece of fabric.
Right. Take a look at the material. It's the same stuff we use for our extreme gear.
You don't say! Oh, it's...
Not sure, but maybe it's a prototype gear.
a magic carpet. I thought that those only existed in fiction.
That's quite funny, actually. I never imagined that we Babylonians could be descendants of real genies.
So, you're leaving this place?
Yeah, the back of the carpet has more words of wisdom. It says, this was invented to allow Babylonians to travel all over the world to gather treasure. Some things never change, huh? But enough of this friendly banter, Sonic. You better make sure you're ready when we meet face to face once again.
You bet.
Come on, Jet, it's time to split.
Hey, I wanted to say that.
We should split too, right?
Yeah.
Aw,
This sure is a video game. I don't know what's happening in the final cutscene. And the one before this was like, why is Eggman like acting so animated? Why is he just laying on the ground like twitching? Like, what happened? Also, they're having this conversation about like this magic carpet being a thing, and Eggman can hear it. And he's just still laying on the ground. It's like, what is happening in this story? It's like, I appreciate them putting a story mode into this game, but it's also like, what the hell? I don't quite... I enjoy this game, to clarify. I just feel like the story mode is something else. Again, Zero Gravity tries to actually be really serious at parts, and we'll get to that next time. But... oh, that was me bumping into my desk. Yeah, it's fun. It's really weird. If I handed the controller to like anyone in chat right now who hasn't played the game and was like, hey, see how well you can do at this game, I don't think it would go well, because this game is just like that. This game is just really obnoxiously difficult, in my opinion. But once you get into a flow state with it, it's very satisfying. Again, young me definitely had issues trying to play the game, but nowadays I think it's great. I actually don't like the song, believe it or not. I don't really care for it. I like the version in Zero Gravity better. Yeah, again, I'm trying to think of anything else to say. I think I've already said everything, I feel. Again, this wasn't part of Fox Girls Favorites. This is kind of just me feeling inspired because of Crossworlds in like a month and a half, well, 2 months now. Again, probably won't even play Crossworlds for a long time because, like, counting DLC, which is like track DLC, is like kind of frustrating because I don't know how that works in terms of playing the tracks online. But either way, it's like the DLC for Crossworlds makes the game like $90, which is very ridiculous IMO for like the first like $70 quote-unquote Sonic game being Crossworlds. It's like, that's a choice. I don't think that's gonna go well for them, personally. But again, it goes into my overall feeling of like, games are already a certain price. It's just they hid the price. Oh, you beat it? Sick. Yeah, hi, welcome on in. We just beat the game. We're gonna go a little bit longer though, probably. Show off all the other stuff we unlocked. It's like licensing, yeah. But still, it's like $90 is a big ask. Anyway...